Hey friends, welcome to Why Did We Start This with Penny and Jonathan, a daily reset helping exhausted business owners stop guessing and build real financial systems so you can finally reclaim your paycheck, your time, and your business. Let's dive in.
It's Software Saturday.
Software Saturday.
We love software. We're nerds.
Yeah,
but,
it's my favorite day, honestly.
Yeah, but for those of y'all that don't like software and are like, what software should I use? That's what we're going to talk about. So today we're talking about... Everything shakes on our desk. Yeah. That was great. QuickBooks.
Yes.
QuickBooks Desktop, QuickBooks Online. What's the difference?
QuickBooks Online, not QuickBooks Desktop. It's 2026.
Okay. I think that's the first thing. Let's talk about that. Which one should you use? Because I hear people still using QuickBooks Desktop.
They're 70-year-old CPAs. If your CPA is in their 70s or 60s and about to retire, they're probably still using desktop because they like it. They've always used it and they refuse to switch. And and that's a problem. It is 2026. If you're on desktop, you need to be on QuickBooks Online. Desktop, for one reason, is they stopped updating it. QuickBooks is not updating it anymore. What does that mean? Who cares? I like it the way it is. The problem is that you're not getting the security updates. And if you're not getting security updates, the OS that you're on is not going to update. The OS is going to update your computer, but you're not getting updates for that software. So eventually it's going to stop working or it's going to get corrupted.
Yeah.
It's really easy. I used to work in desktop. The tables, like QuickBooks works on tables in the background, they get corrupted. And it's going to happen eventually to your QuickBooks file, and it sucks.
So first, don't use QuickBooks Desktop.
Yeah, QuickBooks
use
Online.
QuickBooks Online. Okay, so now we're going to kind of review QuickBooks
Let's talk
Online. I want to talk about the commercials. So we see QuickBooks commercials out there all the time. They're so great. They show a busy entrepreneur, business owner. They're like, man, I just don't have time to do my finances. I just don't have time to put it all together. What's the solution? QuickBooks Online. You just use QuickBooks Online as a business owner. Man, all your problems are solved.
I think that I could probably do a poll. If you are a business owner, did you get on QuickBooks Online and think that your problems were going to be solved, and then you found out they were not actually solved? So here's my number one pet peeve is those stupid commercials. They make it sound like Joe Smith, new business owner, is going to be able to get into QuickBooks and run his own bookkeeping. It was not created like that. QuickBooks is a wonderful tool for accountants or anybody with some kind of accounting background, but it is still accounting. It is not made for business owners to just pick up and use.
Thank you.
And so I hope that helps somebody today. If you feel stupid, like the commercial made this look easier, no.
Thank you. Because I am one of those people.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know already, I am not a numbers guy. I have not been in the financial world for 20 years like Penny has. I'm starting to learn. Obviously, she's taught me a lot, which is great. But when I look at QuickBooks, it scares me. And I love software. I can dig into some software and find some things out. But QuickBooks, no. And so I'm like, I'm like you guys out there. I am representing y'all, and I'm saying, whoa, thank you for saying that. Yeah. When I get into QuickBooks and I feel overwhelmed, that I'm not dumb. It just wasn't made for entrepreneurs. No. It's made for accountants. And no matter what kind of UI updates they make to the interface and everything, they're not fixing the core of it. They just like throwing lipstick on a pig. So even with their AI, I agree with, wouldn't you agree with their AI? Like it's not, they're just, again, it's just, talk about their AI.
Okay. Intuit is so behind on AI. They've had it for years. They've said they had it for years. And the way that their AI works is inside of their bank feed. Supposedly it knows how to categorize things. And we've cleaned up, 20, 30 of these books, set of books that were done by by entrepreneurs or business owners by themselves working with the AI within QuickBooks, and it does not understand.
Yeah.
And even now, like AI is changing daily now. Like you really have to stay up to date. And we're still playing with QuickBooks AI a little bit. It's still not getting it. It's still not understanding. Like yesterday, for example, there was a deposit that is like the company made it. It was two separate deposits. It added up to the amount of money that went into the bank. Any human can see that. I have no idea why the computers don't see that. So there's still missing gaps. Like AI is not as genius as we think it is. So
Yeah, that's good. So, okay, we've been a little bit negative about QuickBooks so far. The commercials, the AI, what they represent themselves as, but we do use it for our clients. So why?
Why do we
still use it?
Okay, here's the reason why we still use it. Number one, unfortunately, it is still the number one accounting software out there. And what that means is the integrations, it has more native integrations than any other accounting software out there. But stay tuned, because the world of AI is probably going to change that very soon. It's changing on a daily basis. There's a lot of accounting influencers, and we're playing with it here. AI connecting to other things and being able to connect different softwares. So the reason we use it is because right now it has still got the most native integrations.
Yeah.
Number two, the reason we use it, and this is important, is most tax advisors still want a QuickBooks file to pull from. And the reason is because their tax software maps. It's a direct integration. It's a native integration.
It goes back to integrations.
It goes back to integrations, but that's a very important one. So if you're out there and you're looking for different alternatives to Intuit, you want to make sure that your EA or your CPA is going to be happy with whatever you choose.
Yeah. Yeah. And Intuit still is the number one. QuickBooks still is the number one used out there. I mean, for our level of businesses that we're talking about, there's much higher level of businesses, and then there's entry level. But QuickBooks has kind of got that.
Yeah, once you get to enterprise, multi-location and stuff, there's other softwares.
Yeah.
But
but there are a lot more monies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for entrepreneurs, a lot of times they probably maybe didn't even listen to this episode or clicked past because they're scared, because QuickBooks is a dirty word. Like,
yeah, whenever I put it on social media, people tell me, like I had one lady message me yesterday, I'm scared to look, I want to vomit.
That's what I was going to say. Like, she literally had someone message her the other day, I don't want to look at my QuickBooks. I just want to vomit.
It makes me feel like I want to vomit.
So
I'd love to see your comments. If it makes you feel like you want to vomit and you avoid it, let me know.
So conclusion.
Okay. So my conclusion is I love QuickBooks.
As an accountant,
it is not made for people without it. One of the things is, I want you to, this is your homework for today. Open up your QuickBooks, and this is one of the very first things that we do is look at the undeposited funds account. This is an account that QuickBooks created, and it's really dumb, and I won't go into exactly what the problem is with it and stuff, because it's going to be really accounty, but it creates duplicate income. And so most of you guys are out there paying more income taxes than you should be because your books are not clean. And it's because there's money sitting in undeposited funds. So my conclusion is I really love QuickBooks as an accountant, but I have never, ever found a person that is an entrepreneur, small business owner that was able to stay on top of it without a little bit of hand holding from an accountant.
That's good. That's good. So
it's kind of like, can I compare it to Salesforce? Like Salesforce is like the number one, what kind of CRM? There you go. Number one CRM out there. If you know anything about Salesforce, and we see the commercials, Matthew McConaughey is on some of them, and I love Matthew McConaughey. So I think I probably need Salesforce, But I know in talking to people that when you implement Salesforce into a business, you actually have to have a person to run it.
Yeah.
It's not something that can be run by...
Either an outside team is running it for you, or you have an internal person running it, because it is a beast.
The other thing that I love about QuickBooks Online that I don't love about QuickBooks Desktop is Those accountants that are running a QuickBooks Desktop, they make it to where they don't have visibility. So you as a business owner don't get to see your QuickBooks. You don't know if they're actually doing their job. And I have found a lot of accountants out there that are not doing their job. And so QuickBooks Online is beautiful because it allows an accountant to work in there, a bookkeeper to work in there, but a business owner to have access. And I always am for business owners having access to their own books. So that's the thing. That's one of the other things between.
Yeah. I love that about our company that we.
I didn't say this. I have to talk about. Okay, QuickBooks has different things inside of it. It will advertise the crap to you, okay? Like every time you log in, it will advertise a new thing. So there's a few things inside of it that I absolutely do not recommend people use.
This is good. Yes, let's list these out.
Number one, do not use QuickBooks Payroll. If you ask most accountants in the universe, they will tell you this. Well, why, Penny? Only because I've been in this for 20 years and I've watched QuickBooks Payroll be terrible. They are terrible at actually completing things. Their module inside of QuickBooks is terrible at messing up books, and their support is the worst in the industry. So if you've ever tried to call QuickBooks and get through to a human that speaks English, it is really difficult. So don't use their payroll.
Okay. So next week, I promise you, we are going to talk about a good payroll software, because there are lots of good payroll softwares out there. So tune in next Saturday to hear another good payroll software out there. If you can't wait until next Saturday, DM us and we'll tell you another good payroll software.
Yeah, don't fall for Intuit's lie that you want it all in one place. That's a lie. Intuit's prices are really standard with the rest of the world, so you're not going to go if you go somewhere else and get it somewhere else. You're not spending much more money. No. Or any more money, actually. Most of the time, it's actually cheaper, and I hate QuickBooks.
Okay, so what are some of the other things that it has in it that are terrible?
Number two is receivables, like billing clients out of QuickBooks and having them pay inside of QuickBooks. The reason being, you have no control over the merchant account fees. You are subject to QuickBooks merchant account fees, and they're some of the highest in the industry. So again, DM me if you are billing clients with QuickBooks, and I will give you a alternative.
There's so many other good
and
alternatives.
we'll be sharing some of those in the coming weeks. And then number three is payables. Paying your vendors. So there's a way inside of QuickBooks, and it'll tell you like pay your vendors, keep up with your bills,
Let's do it all in QuickBooks.
And you think that you have to so that it all lives in one place. There are way better softwares for that, and we will tell you of those.
And they integrate directly into QuickBooks. So there's no reason to use the internal
no bigger prices
stuff in QuickBooks.
The reason, the bottom line reason is because QuickBooks sucks with their support. Yeah. So if something goes wrong, you get nothing. You get a guy in India that's never looked in QuickBooks, and he's reading a script.
No offense to India, but so all right. Quickly to wrap this up, we got to wrap this up now of our QuickBooks discussion. QuickBooks Desktop or online?
Online.
Don't use QuickBooks Desktop.
Yeah.
If your CPA uses QuickBooks Desktop, I would rethink that decision. And then QuickBooks, great software for accountants, not for entrepreneurs. So if you have QuickBooks, your accountant uses QuickBooks, then great. Then stay with it. No reason to not stay for it. And the third thing is QuickBooks is great for accounting, not great for the other services that it that it has, which were payables, receivables, payroll.
Yep.
So there we go. There's QuickBooks.
Yeah. All right. We love being here with you guys. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your questions, your DMs. Of course, if this opens up some thoughts, please DM us or let us know. And if you're listening to this on a podcast, please leave us a 5-star review.
5 stars, not 4.
Yeah.
5.
See you tomorrow or Monday.